us in Singapore, clean water is just a turn of the tap away. But in developing nations, many get their water from streams like this, wells and rivers. The challenge is making sure the water they collect is safe for drinking. We travel to Cambodia next and zoom in on one group's efforts to bring clean water to the villages there. The United Nations Children's Fund says 40% of Cambodians lack access to clean water. In Kampong Speu, one of Cambodia's poorest provinces, many still turn to rainwater.
I'm in Kampong Speu. I'm here to build a water filter for some of the villages over here, I'm here to bring a change in people's life.
These student volunteers from Singapore's Institute of Technical Education are going house to house to install biosand water filters.
This is my first time making a water filter, so I'm a bit nervous.
The filter makes use of sand and gravel of different sizes. After a quick rinse, the larger stones are poured into the cement housing. And then topped off with finer sand to act as a sieve. Water is then poured into the filter to test the flow rate, as well as to build the top layer of naturally occurring microorganisms. Together, this biological layer and the sand sieve can kill up to 99% of the bacteria in the water. It will be a week or two before the water comes out clear and is safe for drinking.
It is seriously harder than it looks, but it's a lot of fun.
These students learned how to build this water filter in just one morning, thanks to the leadership of this man. Master Warrant Officer Salua Sundram has served the Singapore Armed Forces for over 30 years. The 49-year-old takes time off work 2 to 3 times a year to volunteer in the Water for Life project in Cambodia, run by the Singapore International Foundation.
Through my service here in the last 4 or 5 years, I've met some very good friends.
Their mission over the next 3 days is to build 10 water filters and install about 30 of them into rural homes.
You must make time to stop, smell the flowers, enjoy the journey, look at the smile in the children's face, and appreciate nature.
SRF's Cambodian partner is NGO Sao Sary Foundation, headed by 36-year-old Vichit Un. In his earlier work to help girls sold into the sex trade, Vichit has learned that he must first tackle the root cause of the problem.
They told me that because of their family is too poor and no one is helping to the family. I asked them how we help you. They said, don't need to help me. It's helping to my society, helping to my family. Maybe next mother don't sell their daughter to the brother.
Vichit believes that the lack of clean drinking water is preventing families from being well enough to earn a regular income.
The UNICEF said that more than 40% of the children die because of the waterborne disease. And then this, because of we don't have running waters in the country, and also we rely on traditional way of living that we store waters in a pond that we dig, and then the people just don't happy to drink the clean water.
After a brief demo, the volunteers have a go at constructing the biosand filter. Invented by a Canadian, the device is housed in a cement casing which the volunteers are able to build themselves. It will then be filled with layers of sand and gravel to trap particles in the water. The filter doesn't need electricity, so it's perfect for rural villages.
Handling with sands, granite, and also cement with your bare hand, which is like very uncomfortable. Yes, there's sharp edges. Have a cut my hand.
Actually, I don't like getting dirty too much. That's why, yeah. But I still like did together and everything. Yeah, it was fun. You get to learn new things.
The other part for me is the part when you put in the cement into the biosand filter, because it takes a lot of strength and teamwork.
I think the Korean working style is a bit different from Cambodian style, because what I observed is that they like working fast and goal-oriented.
It costs more than 50 Singapore dollars to make and install one biosand filter. But many villagers pay less than $4 for it, thanks to SIF and project owner Neon Development.
I personally believe that bringing clean drinking water is not only a basic necessity for the villagers, but it is also a human right. What inspired me is to see the local NGOs trying to help their people. My impression of Cambodia changed for the better because I see people want to do well.
So, syndrome is like some other very committed person who comes through water for life, and we know how the local people feel. So he can understand what we are doing. He feel like very close friend to us already.
I felt a chemistry with Victor, and I was very impressed and inspired the way he ran this particular project single-handedly. He went through a lot of trouble. He did not quit. Because he did not quit, that made me even more stronger in my bonding with him, and I want to support him further.
Up next, cutting their teeth in volunteerism as they make new friends. Despite the language barrier, the volunteers from Singapore bonded quickly with the children in Cambodia. Through smiles and gestures, the brief encounters led to a genuine connection.
I really saw the smiles on every household. The smile on their face make my day. Really make my day, yeah.
SIF started the Water for Life project in Cambodia in 2010. Today, these filters have transformed over 17,000 lives in more than 2,600 homes. Before construction worker Sok Soi started drinking filtered water, he and his family were falling sick all the time.
ខ្ញុំចង់ការលុយគេយកដីខ្ញុំទៅពេទ្យអស់ម្ដងទៅម្ដងអស់ 20,000 10,000 ខ្ញុំពេលដីខ្ញុំឈឺខ្ញុំលក់ដីអស់មួយហាត់ហើយគូអស់ 5 ហើយរទេះមួយហើយដើមថ្នោត 30 ដើមមានអារម្មណ៍មិនមានអារម្មណ៍ឃើញថាខ្លួនឯងប៉ិនឈឺហើយក្ររកអីមិនបានឲ្យកូនទៅរៀនគេចាប់ចុងចាប់ដើមទៅចិត្តនឹងវាសនាខ្លួនឯងដែរ
The turning point came 3 years ago, when volunteers installed a biosand water filter in their house. Instead of collecting well water from half a kilometer away, Ongyon can now use water from this pond next to her house.
ប្រើបានក្នុងរយៈពេលមួយខែខ្ញុំពិនិត្យមើលទៅខ្ញុំថាគ្រួសារខ្ញុំគ្រាន់បើឈឺគ្រុនអីអត់ទៅវាមកជុំដល់ពេលខ្ញុំប្រើជាប់មកទល់សប្ងៃហ្នឹងគ្រាន់បើមែនអត់មានកូនណាឈឺកូនណាគ្រុនបើឈឺក្បាលវិលមុខតិចតួចវាមានលោកគ្រូអត់ទេតែបើថារៀករូសដូចពីមុនពេទ្យចូលដាក់ដរុំញឹកញាប់អត់ទេលោកគ្រូ
Now that Sok Soi is able to work regularly, his income has jumped from under 70 Singapore dollars a month to nearly $350. Their children are in good health too. 3 of them are now old enough to work in garment factories, pushing the family income past 850 Singapore dollars per month. The family is ready for bigger plans, including sending their youngest son to school.
ខ្ញុំថាគម្រោងថាធ្វើផ្ទះឲ្យកូនមួយ
ញ៉ាំបាយ
ហើយខ្ញុំថាបើបានផ្ទះហើយចង់ដាក់ផ្ទាំងវិឡាឲ្យកូនឲ្យភ្លឺពេលរៀបចេញទៅធ្វើការបើកភ្លើងទឹកស័ក្តិសិទ្ធអី
To cap off the stint, the volunteers visit a school to teach the kids about personal hygiene.
What happens if we do not brush our teeth?
It was really important for them to learn this stuff, as I heard from somewhere that they usually don't brush their teeth. They use twigs and all.
My best memory from this trip was getting to interact with the kids. And yeah, just seeing the smiles on the kids' faces is really amazing.
And reaching out to help others, the volunteers themselves have gained some insights.
My students, when they come here, they are exposed to an environment where they didn't realize that water is so difficult. They didn't realize that the lives are so difficult. And sometimes, our students are actually not from very well-doing family. After the trip, they find that they actually are very fortunate. So this realization makes them work even harder.
They don't have phone, they don't have computer, no internet, but still they are happy. It's like you don't need gadgets to make you happy. You just need small things to make you happy.
If small acts of kindness can bring on the brightest smiles, perhaps all it takes are small connections to change the world.
The moment they break ice with the locals, they will make friends very quickly and they can really get things rolling.
We get to talk to the villagers, make friends with them. I feel excited when I get to help them.
It encourages me to help people more. To see them smile, to see their happiness is my happiness too.
I'm seriously looking forward to come here again, help out, doing this community work. Yeah.